not long ago, a man and a woman were caught at a concert on a kiss cam. Does that sound familiar to any of y'all? It's been everywhere, exactly. Matter of fact, it turned into a meme, and so it spreads like wildfire. Now, this man and woman that got caught were married. At least the man was. I'm not 100% on the woman. I think she was too. But they were in an adulterous relationship with each other and went to some thing and game or whatever, concert. It was a concert, Coldplay concert. And they were there just living it up without a care in the world. And then all of a sudden the spotlight was on them. The camera showed on them, and on the big screen, there they are holding each other. And the only thing they could think to do is, try to hide. But it was too late. Their sin found them out, right? They were found out. It was too late. They were exposed. And the sad thing is, and I don't want to make light of it, it is kind of funny because they were trying to hide, but they couldn't. But the sad thing is they were married and there was real relationships ruined. And at least I know for the fact the man had kids. And that's the horrible thing when you go into an adulterous situation, is you don't think about the other people that are affected. And it's a ripple effect. It starts with the nuclear family, but then ripples out to your mom and your dad and your brothers and your sisters and everybody that you know. The people you've worked with and the people that looked up to you, the people that thought you were a good home, a good family unit, and then you do that and it just all ruins it. And I just want to encourage you never to go that route. When you truly make that commitment to your spouse, try your best. I know that things happen and the devil's a manipulator and he will twist your mind and your heart, try to get you to do things you shouldn't do. But if you've made the commitment, honor that commitment before your Lord. And I encourage you to tell that to other people. If you've ever done that, tell them, look, I did it, but I wish I never would have. And be that encourager to other people who are married and say, look, I made the mistake, but please don't. If somebody confides in you, look, I'm thinking about, getting in a relationship with somebody else. No, try and make things work if it can be so. Because you never know. God can change things. It may seem bad right now. He'll never change or she'll never change. But God can work things out. But don't go that route. Amen? I've always joked with Randy. She might get mad at me for saying this. But if you're going to cheat on me, divorce me first, please. Kill me. I've said that too. I wasn't going to say that today. Kill me. I would rather her kill me than do that to me. Right? But if you're going to do it, divorce me first and then do what you got to do. But because my heart just can't take that. I love too much and I don't want that feeling. But it is a horrible thing. But that's the thing. People try to hide that kind of stuff. But you can't hide from the eyes of God. And I think, this is my personal view, God exposed that nationally, worldwide now, so that others would fear. So that others would think, man, I better think about this before I just jump, because you could just be driving in the car and somebody sees you with somebody else, and calls your wife or calls your husband, and there you go. Think twice before you do something. But that's not just the only sin, that's all sin. That's the things that we can think we're getting away with in our rooms at night when you think you're all alone, but yet the eyes of God are right there. There's another funny thing that I think about. There's a little trend that goes around on Reels and YouTube videos and things like that. It's this person will laugh at something that's inappropriate, and then Jesus' head pops up right behind them and is watching them. And they're like, oh. But that's the thing. Jesus is watching us at all times. The eyes never leave. He's always with us. And I keep bringing this up, and I think every message for at least a few weeks now. It would behoove us to remember that. If we would just remember that Jesus is always with us, maybe we would be on our best behavior at all times. Because if we knew that Jesus was following us everywhere we go, because He is, you want to be on your best behavior, right? But somehow we forget that fact, don't we? We think, oh, nobody's watching me. I get away with it. No, you don't. You never get away with it.